Because you're talking about, for example, when Jesus says in the...
I can't exist without my word.
In the Bible. No, of course. That's what
that's
it
me,
makes
that's
you.
who I am.
But you don't. The Trinity that you believe in is not in that concept, because you believe the God, like in John 1:1, yeah, it says in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So now, if you believe Jesus to be a part of the triune God, then He is God. So then we have two gods simultaneously in one specific position.
No, because it's one God. It's like if I say that my word is with me, my word is with me. It's always with me.
Okay, no problem. No. Okay, but the thing is here, Jesus was sent to earth.
Sure.
The Father, where was the Father?
Heaven. The Father is everywhere. I mean, the Father is in heaven, most revealed, of course.
Yes. Okay. So the Father, for example, the Father is the one. Is the Father the one that sent Jesus?
If the Father is in heaven,
Yes.
Okay. If the Father is the one that sent Jesus, you need to understand.
Like I send my word.
No. But you need to understand the way you're saying it's not the same where you believe it, because when you say that Father sent Jesus. Yeah, there's something being sent. Your word is not something manifested. Yeah, it's not manifested. Yo, allow me, bro.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's manifested. Yeah, okay, it's manifested.
Yeah.
So Jesus came to earth. So it's not the same as your word, what you utter. It's your attribute. Yeah, it came to earth. So what we're saying is that in the Quran, Allah makes this very severe to us. That's why we believe. That's why I'm a revert to Islam about 10 years ago. Yeah.
You were a Christian before?
No, I wasn't. I was an theist. I believed in God. I had no religion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I looked into the Bible. I was reading the Bible at one point in my life. I was reading the Quran. So the thing is, we all believe that we have a fitrah, which is our innate disposition.
Yeah.
Anybody to come to me and say God came to earth was like, thank you. I can't go down that route. You know why? Because firstly, it's beyond my comprehension. But then again, you can say, just because it's beyond a comprehension doesn't mean it cannot happen. But the thing is, to utter a statement about God which He didn't say for Himself is a big sin. So what we say like Allah says in the Quran is, tell the people of the book, the Christians, let us come to common terms between us and you that we worship God and God alone. That's all it is. We have a lot of commonalities. What God is saying is, look, let's not transgress. What did Jews do to Jesus? They degraded Him. They said His mother's an adulteress. They outright rejected Him. What did the Christians do? They glorified Him to a level of being God. Islam says, look, let's be balanced. We do not reject Him and call His mother adulterer, a'udhu billah. Yeah, neither do we glorify Him to a level where He's God. We see Him as a mighty prophet that was sent, one of the most amazing prophets who was born in a miraculous birth, and He's the Messiah and He's going to come back. We glorify Him and honor Him. But we do not over-honor Him.
But before the Quran said that, though, we had our scriptures which said, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So I'm saying at that point in time, there's no, from what I can tell, there's no historical evidence.
So I have to go now. Can you take over?
No problem. No,
Take the microphone.
I can't.
Harry, thank you.
You're going to think I'm a cop-out, but I can't even say for that long.
No, it's fine. Whatever you want to say.
As I said, may God guide us all to the right path.
Well, yeah, all I was going to say is that from the 1st century AD, there's no historical evidence that I've seen so far, that I've heard of so far, that Quran existed. So we had
No, the Quran didn't exist from there. The Quran came like...
I'm just saying that if I was to speak to an archaeologist and say, like, carbon date the earliest Quran you can find, I don't think they would say 1st century AD, if I'm not mistaken.
1st century AD?
So in the 1st century AD, so during Jesus' time, or let's just say 33 AD.
No, there was no Quran. Are you talking Bible or Quran?
No, I'm talking about the Quran.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is
the Quran came 600 years after Jesus.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that you was quoting from the Quran to say how you view Jesus Christ. Yes. And I'm saying, but from the Christians of the 1st century, there was obviously no Quran or Islam about them to...
We believe Islam was there. We believe Islam was there from time of Adam. At the time of Jesus, the same thing. That's why the church fathers, for example, if you look at the early Christians, the concept of Jesus being divine was not something that was established then. It came later on. It was something that was put together. The Council of Nicaea, etc.
The Council of Nicaea.
325.
That was to stamp out heresy. It wasn't to establish what Christians believe in, because Orthodox Christians already believed, and it can be proven from the 1st century that Christians believed Jesus to be divine.
Where?
But what it was from the 1st century, so from the writers, so Josephus, Tacitus, Polycarp, another early church fathers.